All right, going here. Next is here goes transgender female, homosexual female, atheist female. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube video out there. Response to comments I made against the deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. If you don't like what I'm saying, go ahead, click off the video. Do not lie and say there's hate speech in my videos because there is no hate speech in my videos. It's speech you hate. That's their story. And I've shaved my beard down a bit. Trim it real good. I'll get to that eventually. All right, I want to get these videos done quick so I can get on to other projects. Let's see here. What was it? Yeah. Things like that. Trigger warning, if you don't like what I'm saying, go ahead and click off the video. Do not like and say there's hate speech in my videos because there is no hate speech in my videos. It's speech you hate, that's a different story. Let's continue on with people getting things wrong in these comment sections and me try to share about with bio versus basic biology and then we're going to get ticked off about that. Let's continue on with this video some overlap. Let's continue on. But it's important to do it so I can show off the stuff. I really want to get into this, so I will check out this not safe for work fan art more. I really want to get into this because this is so crazy now. And then the person says, you can't just say, oh, here's a first of all lying. Let me relate it to gender. And I say, yes, you can. When people are lying about what biological sex they are, using gender as an excuse. By using gender as an excuse. Eyeglasses emoji. Also, the Bible believing Christian, as a Bible believing Christian, what the Bible says is very important. So I'll be referencing it to show what I believe and why I believe it. The transgender lifestyle is political and religious to me. Eyeglasses emoji. Then person says, your clocks. And an actual debate requires a contestant to pull each piece of evidence from multiple sources. I do. You only cite the Bible. Ignore all the other stuff you cite. No. You just quote what your religious text says. That's what I'm going to do too. And then get it. That gets us nowhere. Also, man, if you love God so much, I think you should hurry up and meet him. I'm sure there's some chemicals under your sink that would speed up the process. Thumbs up. And I say, yes, another comment of this from the side of good. Also, I do quote the Bible, but I also show why I say the transgender lifestyle is wrong. Diagrams of the male reproductive system show out the penis and testicles. Diagrams of the female reproductive system show out the vulva and ovaries and everything attached to them. When a person born with testicles, male, says you're female or not male, that is lying. And lying is wrong according to my religion and according to common sense. Go. Common sense. I guess I got that copy that page twice. That's nice. Next. Okay, we have a huge, nice paragraph. Oh man, a nice wall of text. This is gonna be fun. From someone, and let's go. No Cox, Transgender Ministries. I came to your video with excitement. I really wanted. This is a good one. This is good. I got this one. Let's go. You're giving me video with excitement. I really wanted to see that a black man support transgender people because so many other forces above us try to separate our oppression when realistically they push it real down with the same system of truth. I thought the channel named Transgender Ministries is intriguing. I'm always in support of LGBTQ plus people trying to find their own connection with faith. Do it by getting rid of lies, like by sex. As a fellow black person and as someone who was raised Christian, I'd like to think that we both have our experiences of the word, but also acknowledgement of the basic Bible's history, historical revisions that may be lies, so that it was help fortify the slave industry through lies. I entered this video with a bright-eyed perspective. I originally couldn't really follow your video because for a new viewer, it lacked a approachable structure according to lies I was told. When I did finally begin to grasp what you were saying, I felt immense disappointment because it's true. The ideology that you promote on this small channel of yours is genuinely killed through lies. It kills so many children because of lies I was told that you claim to care about because they're unable to live the lives that they deserve through lies. I am starting this comment with a reason. Starting this comment with reason. If you can find it empathy in your heart to better your ways, please skip to the last paragraph of this comment. Not going to. I'm going to read the whole thing because it gets good. It gets really good. It's so it shows off just how shallow and wrong people trying to defend the transgender lifestyle are. But we'll get to that. Let's go. Last paragraph of the comment. I don't necessarily plan to return here again, which is why the middle paragraph exists. Yeah, because I was angry about it. Because he or she let their anger get the best of them on that one. But it was birthed from the aforementioned unexpected pain I felt for your irresponsible through lies and inconsiderate through lies views. It says because even though I have hope in good human nature, but not God's nature, you have been at this for 14 years. It does seem like you were lukewarm to Trump, so congratulations on that unexpected feat. And I am not willing to fight long-term brainwashing like that. So I'm going in kamikaze style. But there is a peace treaty hidden within the plane. But still, you say crazy stuff. Hating on me telling the truth about the transgender lifestyle because you say it kills people, but they die because of their own choices. That's what he said. And here we go. Here we go with all the only things that people do defend the transgender lifestyle can do to fight against me. Go for how I look. Your hairline is effed up. Your beard is patchy. Yeah, yeah. And no surgery can ever fix that. Not even turkey. Not even turkey. Turkey's best. You're mad as heck. The thousands of trans men look better than you, but started the race. But started the race later. You can't afford a camera, so you film off your greasy webcam. It's a pretty good one. It's actually a pretty good one. So it's very stupid, but you still can't figure out the way to make that Bandicam watermark disappear. No, I don't need to. It's free. What's wrong with that? Saying this and that about a real biology, but I ask, because that's the truth. But you ignore the truth. But I ask where your degree is. I don't need your degree. You can Google that stuff. And don't show me anything from Strayer University, because I know for a fact that since has strayed away from your head for years, according to lies I was told. Evident from your channel name, you neglect to capitalize an M. Yeah, again, spelling, grammar issue. Doesn't matter. So even if there was a school desperate enough to accept you, I then ask, why did you retain, and how adequate was the actual education, since they seem to have needed your money that bad? That was a mistake on my part. No, never do that again. Even if you have answers for those questions, I'm left with another one. This time asking, what money? Because that low budget decor you have in your boonies basement dwelling, go for basement, second floor, not basement. That always lack of a barber. Yeah, there definitely is a lack of a barber, because that stuff costs money. So screw that. I'll do it myself. Where are you? Always lack of a barber. Maybe you are your own barber and fail to conceptualize your simple reflection in the mirror that you effed up yourself. Yeah, definitely my own barber. It saves money. Continue on. All this jobless free time. I work 4 days a week. To spend consecutive hours fusing your body with sweat to that chair. Not really. And lack of subscribers for YouTube to even stream income. Even be a stream of income reads to me that you have insufficient funds through lies. Yes, I do want to make more money, but I am making enough money to help buy this house, so and pay bills and buy food and other things to help out. So got it wrong again. It's every single time they try to go for the anything they can, and that usually means you must be poor. So I don't listen to you. Like no, that doesn't work. Next, let's go. Where? I'm going to assume that you are on the internet so often, speaking to your solo echo chamber, that I'd like to ask if you have gone outside within the last decade. I have. Yeah, I was outside at church around 11, 12 o'clock in the morning, in the afternoon with my mom. What a great message. I was getting on here outside the last decade. Maybe you were put on house arrest for being too much of a biohazard. No thanks. You lurk deviant art. You need to say more. Yes, there are some great artists in deviant art, not including me, but I'm there too, and I'm enjoying that art. So it doesn't work. You basically hating on deviant art does not help. Doesn't really work. Your obsession with trans people is something that you should seriously be put on a watch list for, because of lies I was told. There's no actual crime involved here, so it doesn't work. Next. You not only named your online persona after them, but also have amassed 7,830 minutes talking about trans people, and that's just what I can confirm from this one series. Ask for the love of God, and for the love of God, don't get me started on how you talk at such an unintelligible speed. Again, if what I'm saying is killing people, then but it has to be able to be understood. So yeah. You can't have both. You can't say I can't be understood, but what I'm saying is killing people. It doesn't work. Next. Almost as if someone were to actually process your words within a reasonable time, they generally ask if you were in need of help. Also, you have a sort of quirk when you talk, when you sort of inflection at the end of your sentences. I do, yes. I would work on that. As I actually enjoyed what you were saying, I find it enduring, but sadly you are trapped in rhetoric that is getting harmful because of truth, and turning stuff into stuff isn't much of an upgrade. Stuff into other stuff isn't a short. Isn't much of an upgrade. I'm about to be sincere here. How much time do I have? A big old paragraph of someone getting things wrong. I got a little time. Let's use it. Get that out of the way. I have been the whole time, but I will admit I was mean-spirited and I was sincere in that spirit, but this is some kind of stroke of kindness when I truly ask you to go outside. I do it all the time, so it's all good. Be kind to people through lies. Leave your prejudices at home, of truth at home, and do something to help someone. I am. Compliment somebody for no reason other than brighten their day. Go for a walk and see all the other people's individual lives and enjoy the get from it. See how happy these people are to step outside, be their full selves through lies. No, thanks. That's horrible. Be human and recognize others as human. Appreciate the